This one tungba tungba ho. So I'm actually doing this for. I'm making this video for my guys. Then they ask me, say, make I show them my workflow, speak about how I do, jobs like this. Particularly, I I got a lot of questions about how I mix talking drum. So, and that's what I'll be talking about in this video. And I could no vex. I've been trying to get a good screen recorder. I've not been able to lay my hands on a good screen recording software that will enable me to record my screen properly the way it should look. Yeah, but we go manage this one like this. So, quickly, let's dive into it. This is nothing too serious, so like I always say. So this is a talking drum channel. This is a talking drum channel. On this project I have on this job I have 3 talking drums. So two are backing talking drums, and the last one is the lead talking drum. So I'll be using the lead talking drum to give us a very short tip on how I mix talking drum, and I'll be making use of just 3 plugins for now. There are other actually there are other we have various ways to mix talking drum. We have various ways. There are a lot of ways to mix talking drum, depending on the style of song you're working on. Well, on this, let me dive into it straight away. So this is the first plugin I used, and it is Smart EQ. This is a common EQ. You can get this anywhere. And this is the second EQ I'm using, API. And the last one is saturation. Yes. Last one is saturation. So I am taking all this, I'm muting all this now. So I'm mixing this talking drum like over again. Let me duplicate this channel so I can, so this channel has been duplicated, so I can now work on this from scratch. From scratch now. So now on this channel we have no single plugin, no single effect is here now. So I will try beginning from scratch like this. So let's dive into it. Number 1, okay, let's listen to the way talking drums. Let's listen to how it sounds raw, without no single plugin. Okay, so like I received a message from somebody a couple of days. Like, person was asking me if I can explain how to make his talking drum sound very heavy and very, very full. And this video could help too. So I'm going in with my first EQ, which is my Smart EQ. So I'm going in with this first EQ. So first thing I want to do is to design the talking drum to have a texture. I need to let the talking drum have a texture first. And this single EQ is very powerful. You could transform your talking drum within a snap of the finger. So you can go by cutting this guy. I don't know, just accept my illustration and my pattern on this video the way it is, or the way I am. So you can go by cutting this guy first, and let's see how it sounds now. Yeah, you can see. So, and the next, okay, let me bypass. So this is the This is the default sound, the flat sound. Yeah, let me switch back the EQ. I hope you can hear the way it sounds. So, and that's the first thing we're doing. So the next thing I'm picking another band of that same EQ. You can see I picked another band, and I'm cutting also again, just to have that wide bell. So have that wider, bell. Just to have, just to this would. I'm trying to create. I'm trying doing this. I'm trying to create depth for the talking drum, so that by the time I start bringing up the low and the high, it actually sound good. So let's listen to the way it sound now. So let me bypass. You can actually see it. Yeah, it's back. So the next thing is I'm coming to somewhere around here. So then boost. Nothing too much. You don't do too much, so you don't end up getting your talking drum distorted and sounding so bad. So a little bit of low end, I think it's fine. So the next thing I want to do, I'm going in with my same EQ. I'm going in with another band. I'm creating another band from here. So let's boost the high end a little bit, just to get that shine and crispiness. So let me bypass and listen to what we have. So this is the initial stage. This is very default, and this is what we have now. So the next thing I want to do is I can now come here and pick my API. Any other EQ could do this actually. Any other EQ, far filter, API, wave plugins, and all, they could also do this. But I just chose to use this. It's a choice actually. So sorry, I'm picking the wrong one. So I think I need to pick this. Yeah. So this is the one I'm using on this. So let's play the talking drum now. So what I want to do from here is to continue to boost the low end from here too. You can see I have to boost the low end a little more from here. In the next band. Then the high end a little bit. Then give her that mid range. That mid range too is important because of the bite. Talking drum needs to have that bite. We don't need to get away the attack and the bite in the talking drum. So we need them. So that's why I'm picking up the 1K. Just boost a little bit. So let me switch off this guy and see how it sounds with just the smart EQ, which is the very first EQ. So I'm bypassing this second EQ for us to hear how it sounds with the first EQ. Yeah, that's the first EQ. Second EQ now. Yeah. So now the third plugin I'm using is the Saturn 2. This Saturn 2 would actually help us to have that saturation on the talking drum. If you're actually looking for that analog kind of analog board kind of sounding talking drum, if you want your talking drum to sound like it's being processed through an analog board, this Saturn 2 is a perfect option. Just come here, and I like to pick a preset from here. I like to pick a preset which is come to color. Just come to color and pick this the tube. The tube is the preset I'm picking. Just pick it up. Then all I need to do here is just to. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything so much. I'm not doing anything too much here. Very simple. All I need to do is just to boost the drive a little bit, just to have that saturation and the warmth. Then the next thing is I'm boosting I'm coming to this EQ. These guys here, coming to this EQ. These four guys here, they are powerful. So I'm boosting the low. I'm boosting the low a little bit. So let's listen. Yeah, that's fine. So the next one. Then the high a little bit too. Yeah, very nice. So let me switch it off and bring it on back so and we'll see how it sounds. Yeah, without Saturn 2. Then with Saturn 2 now.